Hi friends, welcome back to The Humble Therapist. I'm very happy and excited to be back with this topic about sticking to your New Year's resolutions. Now, I wanted this video to come out a few days into the new year because this is kind of about the time when people start to fall off the track of their New Year's resolutions, and by no means am I bashing those people that do. I am included in this, but just trying to share some tips and tricks to help you come up with New Year's resolutions that are actually doable and that you will find yourself accomplishing. So without further ado, here's 5 tips to sticking to your New Year's resolutions. Number 1, your New Year resolution has to be realistic. Now, what do I mean by this? Definitely, we all want to, get fit, be happy, drink more water, whatever other global type of statements that we hear out there, but in making a goal realistic, we really want to focus on something that is achievable for you. So for example, if your New Year's resolution is to exercise more, then it is going to be very important to make it realistic. If you've never set foot in a gym and all of a sudden you want to be at the gym every single day, chances are you might not be able to keep that up if it hasn't been a part of your life in the past. So in establishing a realistic goal, you really want to think about what you can do. For example, if you have an extremely busy day, maybe getting more exercise looks like walking 15 minutes a day during your lunch break or right after work, or maybe right as you wake up, and then starting small and slowly increasing to maybe that 30-minute exercise routine that you want to get done. Number 2, make your resolution measurable. What I mean by measurable is that if we go back to the example with the exercise, is we want to know exactly how much exercise we are going to be getting and how often. It's not just about exercise more, but actually I want to exercise 15 minutes a day, 4 times a week. That is a very specific and measurable goal and pretty realistic. I'm sure we can all find 15 minutes a day to work out. And again, I'm sticking to the exercise example because it might be the most common one. Now, if you make this measurable also, you will know if you're actually meeting your goal. You can look back at your planner or your calendar and see the days that you've marked off in being successful with accomplishing this resolution. Number 3, make your resolution specific. What I mean by specific is, again, the whole concept of drinking more water or exercising more or being more happy are very broad concepts, and we want to narrow it down. What does being happy mean to you? Maybe it means you spend more time with friends, or you spend more time with your nieces and nephews, or your sons and daughters. So definitely making it specific to what you're trying to accomplish will let you know if you're meeting this resolution. If again, your purpose is to exercise or be more fit, maybe it means that you can actually run a mile or a 5K, or that you can play with your daughter without getting winded. So again, it's all going to come down to what are you trying to accomplish, and being as specific as possible to help you again know when you have met this resolution. Number 4, discipline. This is probably the hardest thing to do. Why? Because sometimes we base our resolutions on this motivation that we have, right? Like, yeah, in the new year I'll start, or in the new year I'll be different, new year, new me. And I think that that is all great, but remember that you don't need a brand new year to improve yourself or to work on yourself. Remember that it takes discipline to improve on anything that you set your mind on. Sometimes you just got to get up and make yourself do it. And you know what? It is very difficult at times, but again, if you start with a resolution that is specific, measurable, and realistic, little by little you will find yourself becoming becoming closer to achieving your resolution or this goal that you have set for yourself. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline is something that you can build that will help you, and kind of like a muscle, the more you exercise it, the easier it will be to do it. Number 5, plan for getting back on track. What I mean by this is life is going to happen. We are human. We are going to definitely lose track of our resolution, but how will you know when you've lost track? Is it after 2 days of missing your workout? After a week or 2 of not calling up friends and family? or whatever your resolution was, you have to come up with a plan and know, okay, hey, it's been a week or two, I need to get myself back on track. How will you know that you need to get yourself back on track, and how are you going to get yourself back on track? Do you need to get motivated again? Do you need to find an accountability partner or put this resolution out there so people can help you with it? Again, it's all part of planning, and even writing things down maybe is what is going to help you with sticking to this resolution. So if you write down this resolution as something that is going to be achievable, specific, realistic to you, measurable, and how you're going to plan on getting back on track, I guarantee you that it might be a resolution that you stick to for longer than others in the past. Now, if you would like some help or some feedback with your New Year's resolution, feel free to comment below or send me a message, and I'll give you feedback as far as, is this specific enough? Is this measurable? Does this sound realistic? And we can kind of converse about it, whether it's on the blog or here on YouTube. I want to thank everyone for watching. Thank you for following. And again, don't forget to subscribe, comment below, and share this video with your friends and family, as this is how we can definitely spread the word and grow our mental health community. Much love.